Welcome back to Cloud Institution again. So in the last video, what we have seen is that, so we have created a self-hosted agent, Linux agent. Okay. So we also seen that how the Linux hosted, the self-hosted, so agent will be connected with the VM. Okay. So in the last video, we also seen, I'm just going to recap again that last video, what we have created. So last video, we have created self-hosted Linux agent, agent VM. Okay. And then we connected this VM using this, so the using the terminal, and we copied the agents, and then we ran it. Okay, so now the self-hosted agent is running. Okay, now we are going to create a simple pipeline job, okay, to make sure that this particular agent pool is picking up the jobs. Okay, so now how to create a simple pipeline? So I already have a simple pipeline that has been created, and I'm going to show you to you how the simple pipeline is been working. So now if I can go back to my screen, and I'm going to my agent, I'm going to go for a some another screen where, okay, I'm going to repository. Okay, so now I have some simple pipeline job. Okay, now as you can see here, pipeline.yaml is what it is there. Okay, so as you can see here, so I have a trigger is none, so the pool is equal to new pool cloud. Okay, so now so script is this one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that, so this is a very simple simple pipeline, so it's going to be very, so we are going to see the complex pipelines in the future, but for now, so we are creating the simple, very simple pipeline. So now we see the agent pools, right? So agent pools, whatever I created is this one, so I'm going to copy this agent pool, and I'm going to paste this agent pool over here. Okay, so this script, what this script will do, okay, this script will have only one step. The script will run the echo cloud institution. Okay, that's what the output it is going to be giving. Okay, so display name is going to be, okay, run online script. Okay, so run a online script. Okay, that's it. Okay, this is a very simple pipeline if you want to practice. Okay, so as part of this session, you should be knowing how the pipelines are working. Okay, okay, so you can just copy, you can just do the same thing. It's very simple script. Okay, so now I'm going to commit it out. I'm going to show you how to create a new pipeline. Okay, so how to create a new pipeline. So go to pipelines. Okay, so now you can go click on pipelines, right? So we were in repos, and click on here the pipelines. Okay, so the click on pipelines. Okay, so there are some of the pipelines is already running. Okay, just you forget about all these pipelines. Okay, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to I'm going to create a new pipeline. Okay, so the new pipeline. So before creating new pipeline, we'll go and verify which project it is running. Okay, so we have how many repositories we have? We have three repositories. One is Terraform repository, and Terraform EC2 module, and then test repository. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a pipeline using Terraform repository. Right now, I'm going to click on new pipeline. This is kind of a simple YAML pipeline repository I'm going to create. Okay, so click on Azure repositories Git. Okay, so now we see the Terraform repository and Terraform EC2 module. As I mentioned with you before, so which repository we are going to create? Is going to be creating the Terraform repository. Okay, Terraform repository. Okay, now, okay, so first option is starter pipeline, which means that you can just create a new pipeline on your own with this one. So existing Azure pipeline YAML file. Okay, so this is what something which you are going to choose. Why? Because the reason being, like, we already have a pipeline code. Okay, we already have a pipeline code. We are just going to use this pipeline code. That's it. We are not going to anything new. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to main. That main. What are we going to do is that what's the pipeline? We have a two YAML pipelines. One is pipeline.yaml. Another one is Terraform pipeline.yaml. Okay. So the pipeline.yaml here, and then Terraform pipeline.yaml. This is something different, but I'm going to use only this pipeline.yaml. Okay. I'm going to choose this pipeline.yaml. Okay. Now I'm going to continue. Okay. So it will be showing you the output over here. Okay, so now I'm going to run it. Okay, or what you can do is go and save it. Okay, now we have saved it. Okay, so now this is a new pipeline is called created. So now let's run it. So as soon as I click on run the pipeline, as you can see here, okay, it is listening for jobs. Okay, but nothing has been. So as soon as I just click on run, okay, this job is started running. Okay, it will take some time to get the so get the pipeline pipeline with the agents, connect with the agents. Okay, now starting for the job. As you can see here, so it will be running a job. So initially it was listening for a job. Now it is just running a job. Yes, right. Okay. Now as you can see here, the script is being run. Okay, so job is completed with the result succeeded. All right. Okay, now what happens if you can click on checkout for the Terraform and run a script? So the output is going to be cloud institution. Okay, we did the echo. Okay, echo is going to be cloud institution. Okay, this was the output which is what is showing. Okay, now what happens? What we can do? We are going to um, okay, so we are going to see like adding some more steps or some more stages. All these things we can do. Okay, so what we can do, the script also we can copy it, we can just paste it one more time, then we can just run kind of a new pipeline, new script pipeline. Okay, so this is how we will be creating some of the simple pipeline code uh, for your agents. So now what are we going to do is that we're going to stop this. Okay, we are going to stop this self-hosted agent. So just run.sh has been stopped. Now we can now what we can do is if you can go and click on if you can go and click on run a new pipeline. Okay, run a new pipeline. Now if I see here, okay, this job, okay, the agent request is not running. Agent request is not running because all the potential agents are running other requests. Okay, current process queue is 1. So which means that this agent, even though we have installed the agents, the agent is currently is not running. Okay, so currently agent is not running. So what happens is that we can go to pipelines or setting agents. You can just refresh this. You can just click on here and click on refresh it. See here the self-hosted agent is offline. Yes, right. Okay, so because why it is offline? Okay, because the run.sh is not running. Okay, so as soon as I just click on this one, okay, so now you can see here this pipeline will be start running. Okay, so waiting for the agent to serve a background this request. Now job parameters, everything, this particular request. So now as soon as running a job, now it's initializing. Okay, so this is what something which the agent will be. So stopping the agents. So this is a common error, right? So whenever the agent is offline, so you should know that so you need to go and start the agent in the command line. Okay, now what happens is that how to, okay, is it not possible to open the terminal all the time, right? How to make the terminal to be run in the background? So what you have to do for this, you have to click on run.sh and then you have to give like this. Okay, you can give it at the rate. Now what happens is that, okay, should be running in the background. Okay, so the scanning for the jobs capabilities, then listening for the jobs. Okay, so now this particular process will be running in the background. If you refresh it, it will be always keeping in showing online. Okay, so now this is the simple way of running the simple jobs from the agent. Okay, so in the next video we're going to see another bigger jobs with the Terraform scripts. Okay, we are going to create a simple pipeline and then we're going to add a Terraform, and then in the Terraform we're going to configure the Terraform init, Terraform plan, apply, and all this kind of configuration we are going to be showing in the next video. Okay. So yeah, that's it about this video. So hope you like this video. So if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and see you again in the next video. Okay, so thank you guys.